Hi there, I'm Nancy Nash with Starfish Strength, and today I want to give you 3 quick healthy snack options you can make with powdered peanut butter. For our first snack, we're going to make a classic ants on a log. So I'm using PB2. I've used PB Fit in the past, so use whatever you have on hand. And this calls for 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder to 1.5 tablespoons of water. Something I've noticed using this peanut butter powder in other recipes and for these dips is that it does get thicker the longer it sits. It's actually just absorbing more water over time. So just kind of keep in mind that making it a little bit thinner than what you actually want it to turn out, say in like a half hour, is probably advisable. If you like your peanut butter a little bit thicker, then obviously use a little bit less water. I would definitely start with less water because you can always add more. You can see it came out pretty thick, so that's a pretty great consistency for spreading on celery. So I added my raisins and then I added a couple peanuts because personally I kind of like crunchy peanut butter. As a person that really likes crunchy snacks, this is a great option. But I have made a pretty delicious version before that had craisins and pumpkin seeds. So if you're a person that likes different nut combinations, give that a try. So for our second healthier snack option, we're going to make a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Sorry, Elvis, no bacon in this one. I'm using Joseph's Heart Healthy pita bread. This has been a pita bread that I've liked since I was a kid, and they make a version these days that has 70 calories, 6 grams of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. So I think it's a pretty good nutritional bargain personally. So we've got our 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. We added our water. I'm just going to spread my thick peanut butter on half of my pita here. You could use a knife. I'm just using a spoon. Remember, limited time. I think I am going to need a knife to cut the banana though. Even though yellow bananas are really pretty, I definitely find that giving them a couple of days to ripen leads to peak banana. And then I'm just going to cut it into thin slices. If you're making this for a kid, you could make it into a smiley face. Adults like that too. You could also add some raisins or some other dried fruit, maybe some dates. You could add some peanuts for some crunch. I think I'm going to do that to this one. Again, just kind of thinking about what you have on hand and making it just a little bit healthier than you might have otherwise. So if you're not sharing it with anybody else, you don't have to cut it in half, but it does make it a little more manageable to eat. If you're a person that likes grilled sandwiches, you could also grill this just for a minute on each side. I grew up eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that were fried on both sides. So no judgment, whatever you're craving, there's probably a way to make it a little bit healthier. So now I'm going to make a zesty peanut dip that I think goes better with vegetables. And if you have someone in your family that really likes spice and salty things, this might appeal to you. So again, we're going to start with 2 tablespoons of our peanut butter powder. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of lime juice. You could also use fresh squeezed lime. I do really like this lime juice. And if you really like lime, you could add a little bit more than I'm adding. And then I'm going to add half a teaspoon or a couple shakes of low sodium soy sauce. And personally, I always use low sodium soy sauce because it's still pretty salty. And if you're a person that doesn't consume salt all the time, you're actually going to find that between this, the salt that's in the other ingredients, and the lime juice, which kind of hits the same notes on your palate, this will taste salty to you. I'm going to add my tablespoon of water first and then add my hot sauce to taste. So I only added 1 tablespoon of water because we had some liquid from our soy sauce and our lime juice. I'm going to use this Korean hot sauce today. You could use sriracha. You could use your favorite hot sauce. So I added about a half a teaspoon. Again, you could add more if you really like spice. Just keep in mind you might want to add a little bit less water if you're adding more hot sauce, because this will start to get a little bit thin. So that tastes pretty good to me. I can definitely taste the lime. I can taste a hint of the soy sauce, and I can taste the heat, but it's not overwhelming me. I really do like spicy things. So again, if you're a person that only likes a little spice, just put a little hot sauce in, take it one drip at a time. For vegetables, I've got some celery sticks. I've got some green beans I just cut the ends off of, baby carrots that come prepared, some red pepper strips, and some English cucumber strips. The thing I like about English cucumbers is that the peel is pretty thin, so I usually don't take it off at all. So getting a little bit of fiber, saving yourself a little bit of work. Make sure you do wash your vegetables. This didn't take too long to cut up. To me, this tastes really good with the green beans and the carrots because I use the Korean style hot sauce. Even though peanut butter is something that I think of as going really well with fruit, peanuts are used a lot in Thai cuisine and in other cuisines. You really can make it very savory as well. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some ideas for the next time you need a healthy, quick snack fix. Feel free to share this video with someone else you think might enjoy it. And please subscribe so I can keep this channel going and growing. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. And today I want to give you 3 healthy snacks you can make with powdered protein. No. Stop it. Does that have, it just has peanut butter, banana, and bacon, right? An Elvis sandwich. And the thing I like about English cucumbers is that the peel is thinner. So I've got spice in my throat. What are you doing over there? Besides messing up the rug.